wanted.
I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Hi, Kimkins. Let me find my stones. Hey, True Crime Love and Blonde. Hey, Zena. Drive safe. Hey, Leslie. Blue Jean. Mystic. Hey, Tanya. Rebecca. Lil Wang. Leslie. Cool Gamer. Nene. Hey, Chad. I hope your surgery goes well. I saw you in chat earlier. Country Kitchen, good vibes. Always, yes. Thank you. Hey, Wandering Arts, Anissa, Cam. Let's go back down here. Mirabella, Lil Dev, Blue Eyes, Webster. Hey, Darzilla. Hello, Jean. Gypsy. Okay, we got the protection stones. We got them here. Well, you can come up here. You're just going to chew on the chair. Hey, Britt. Just on. Boy, are you here for the SC? Well, I had an email and it said, oh my God, there's a second neighbor of Tony Dodge's that's been missing for several years. And not only did she send me the post, but she sent me the coordinates too, which we're going to pull all that up because one thing I learned, which I kind of already knew, Mr. Share says this all the time, but people kept telling Upchurch, like, you're doxing. Even I was like thinking to myself, like, I don't want to see him lose his channel over people mad or mass reporting him for doxing, right? But he said anything, it's public information, it's not doxing. And Mr. Share said that time and time again, but people don't really understand. So I'm going to pull it up for you. Hey, Leanne. One hell of a night. I'm ready for you to bring the tea. Oh, shit. We've got a couple listeners. I'm not sure if they're in the chat. I don't want to say... Well, yeah, I'm not going to say their names. Actually, I think I only know initials. But anyway, today's been a crazy day. And we'll just start. First, let me say hello, Mayor... Dodie, two Helens back. Do you think Ronnie is the tow truck guy also? Oh, Ronnie. Why was I thinking Ronnie Lawson? I'm like, wait, what? No, okay. Ronnie. Oh. If you see something, say something. Amen to that. Hey, we Scottish Ma, Arkansas White Dove. Hello. Sharon Tuck, good to see you. No rando, no such thing as coincidences. Well, there can be coincidences, but can there be 100 coincidences in a row? I don't know. I'm going to take you what I was doing today. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull it up here. Excuse me. Okay, so let me share my screen. Sorry, let me turn my camera back on. That's a damn fine question. Okay. Cotton candy boobs. Wait till you hear this. I didn't get to tell you everything because I was literally like, I'm still working on stuff. I'm very excited to plan to have some very special guests up here about a missing girl named Angel, which, yes, I was led to while investigating into Tony Dodge. And I know these gals are listening today, and I don't even know if you heard or not. I will find the clip, but you know, he's a self-proclaimed. Well, no, I texted you what he said, but yeah, he's a self-proclaimed. He called himself. He said he didn't just call himself a pedophile. He said, "I'm into pedophilia and necrophilia." Creeps you out? Well, are you ready for this? Let's go. I'm just gonna take you about what I was doing, what happened today, right? Okay, we're just gonna go about this is what Cher was doing. Not minding her own business because this is true crime and that's not what we do. However, I'm not focused on another creator. I'm focused on real life problems and missing humans and deceased humans because this is true crime. So, Upchurch has opened up a can on Tony, let me tell you, because it made me dig a little more deeper. And I know a lot of people just want, like, they want to get this proper justice for Kylie, but it got me digging into this, which led to more cases, missing girls. And I'm like, what the fuck? He is creepy AF. People be super chatting that dude. I don't know why people pay suspects of crimes, like quite literally. Jody Sue Brown, him. Well, he hasn't been charged with anything. Dude. All right, let's go. First, let me pull my chat up. Oh. All right, so I'm going to show what I was doing first. Justice Janie, Affluent Rabbit, just found a month ago due to insomnia. I'm horrified now and give Ryan team praise for he's a comfort. Right. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, dude. My hair looks so cute. I just threw it in a clippy claw thing. And I almost broke my nail doing it. Okay, here we go. I got my chat. Babe, will you bring more Pepsi home? While I heard numbers. Please, I love you. When evil entered, you're just in time. Okay. All right, here we can go. Here's Cher not minding her own business and looking into, of course, Anthony Dodge. Okay, here's his Facebook. We pulled this up yesterday, and I wish I didn't look at it again because let me tell you, it's fucking disturbing. Okay. These are all public. What the fuck, dude? Like, for real? I'm just gonna leave that alone. It's very disturbing. Some of this stuff is fucking weird. Okay, we got a 47-year-old man here. A 47-year-old man. He's got a lot of young, like he's very much invested into the two girls, even more so than Gabby, it looks like, as you go through. I'm not sure where he found like the naked pictures of Britney Spears, but I mean, this is a damn near 50-year-old man who let loose that he is into pedophilia and necrophilia. So these pictures are quite disturbing because here's what I did today. I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember the girl missing, Savannah Sandoval. I'm like, is this her fucking family? You know, because I know Savannah is, I'm not sure what her background is, to be honest, but she's not Caucasian. And so I started looking, I'm like, oh my God, is this the neighbors? Like, I don't even know. It's fucking weird why he's got fucking, he's having a, let me find, I gotta find, I'm looking for something. And I can't remember how far down it is, but he claims this 8-year-old boy, okay? Because it's gonna come back to that creepy dinosaur party. David, hello. Hey, Sonia, unique trauma obsessed. Yes, I am not looking at the, okay, I think it's over there. There's the naked Britney Spears. Like, what the fuck, dude? Where is it? He's got a letter that's definitely not written by an 8-year-old, but he claims it's from an 8-year-old. And he posts, here it is. Here we go. You see it. Okay. Dear Mr. Truck Driver, My name is Kelvin Wyatt. Kelvin Wyatt Dawson. I am 8-year-old and live on, I mean, I guess he's just doxing himself, this 8-year-old, but I guess. The other day, you hit my sister's big yellow cat. I wanted to say thank you. I hated that cat. Dad always called it a mean SOB, whatever that means. It was a mean cat. And when you hit it, it popped like a balloon. It's the funniest thing I ever seen. Thank you, your friend, Kelvin. So from an 8-year-old, he's saying that. That's from an 8-year-old. And he posts this shit. Okay. This here weird dinosaur party happens to be an 8-year-old birthday party. Where the fuck did it go? This is how Cher's brain works sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck? So right here, you see, like, that's number 8. 8, it's birthday. So, like, is that Calvin? I don't fucking know. But this is an 8-year-old birthday party. And this is Tony. You see how fucking different dude looks? Catch it again. Here's Tony. Fucking creepy. This is, someone brought it up, John Wayne Gacy shit, and I agree. Like, this gives me some John Wayne Gacy vibes. That's him. Okay, that's him. Talk about chameleon. Let's talk about Mr. Chameleon Tony Dodge again. I just want to point that back out. See? Same dude. That looks different than the dinosaur dude. That's for sure. Right? Right? That's the same dude. And we know what he looks like today, right? And then we go down here. Look, that's him. Same dude. That looks like 3 fucking different guys to me. I almost didn't even know some of these were Tony. I'm like, I don't want to point that out because I don't even fucking know if that's him. But yeah, it is him. Go down here. Like, I don't like half of the shit I see on here. Actually, I don't like any of it. It all seems fucking weird and creepy. But there's one in here where he's got a big black bushy beard, and I'm like, is that fucking him? Like, I honestly couldn't even fucking make it out. But it's weird to me. See that? Again, looks different, right? Fucking weird. It reminds me, remember that Jackie Dobbs and Summerwell? Is everyone questioning him for that? Because, like, why? I question, like, when people, like, want to look so fucking different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Tony. Okay, all right. So we'll get out of the pictures, right? Because, mind you, that is, like, what is this? I don't know. Y'all tell me, like, what the fuck is this? Black eyes, a scotch tape on the mouth. Like, why is this posted? What is this? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But what caught me is I went to, let's go to his followers. He had, like, I don't know. I have to go on my phone. Why? Because it's showing different on. It's showing differently. Okay, no, right here. We got followers. So he's got like hundreds of followers, right? He's only following 9 people, but he's got like, I don't know, 380 something followers on this Facebook. Oh, here it is. No, 296. 296 followers. He's following only 9. So I'm like, okay, that makes me feel weird. Who is he following? I go down here, of course, Adventures with a Purpose. And I go down here, Lost but Not Forgotten. Bring home Angel Fagan. So, okay, I click on this, right? And I'm like, Tony's tied to another missing girl. That's Kylie, Angel, Savannah, and now another girl, which we're going to pull up in a minute. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. So what are we up to? 4 missing girls all tied to Tony. All right. Now we know that he has had his platform since 2015, his channel made. He does have one video that dates back and says it was posted 3 years ago, and then nothing until 11 months ago. And it's all Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito, and Crystal, and the other gal from, I can't remember the area. Was it Utah? But you know what I'm talking about, right? So I go on here, and then I go in here and I'm looking at the photos and I'm like, okay, I go, where did I see? I click on here. I'm like, oh shit. Like, here's Tony with a saved picture. So right away, I'm like, oh my God, is Tony running this page for this missing girl? Like, like red fucking flags. Tammy Ayo. Sorry, I'm not watching chat. You know how I do. Crimes have consequences. What about the other girl missing by where Kylie was found? I did not even know that. You guys, symbolism will be their downfall? Yeah, I sure hope. Is he still a truck driver? So he needs to be investigated and lose his job. Yeah, I do think, yes, it shows he's currently a truck driver coach. I don't know how to say, yeah. Wow is right. All right, let me get through this and then I will pay attention to the chat. The friends of Angel, I believe, I don't think they're chatting, but I know they're listening because I've been conversating with them. And the things that they've told me about Tony is gross. And they definitely were not happy with what Tony did in the case. So, and I'll be quite honest, and they can even tell you, I don't know much more because I just started putting this together before my show, and I'm talking with these gals, and they did say that they would come up. So I don't want to say too much for them. I want you guys to hear from them. And I told them we can help get the case out there. But he was the only YouTuber that covered it. Here he goes. And I don't, this was a while. So I'm like, where is his stuff on this girl? It's all gone, deleted. And if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to go back and see where her flyer was, or it's the other girl that I was emailed. We're going to pull that up too. Vanished, missing, Angel Fagan of Manna, Arkansas. Mysteriously vanished, never to be seen again. We discuss this topic live and take your calls. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Now in talking with these gals, when was this? So 2021, September 1st, 2021, at the age of 47. Now, like I said, he's a trucker, so he probably goes all over. Missing from Mena, Arizona. No, Arkansas. Arkansas, right? That's Arkansas. So yeah, it's all deleted. Now I can tell you that they told me Angel's friends and sister are not happy with what Tony did. But they did in a text say they think they know who is involved, but no proof. And they didn't point right directly to Tony. So I will say that. But for me, my mind is like, what the hell is he doing? So we'll learn more about that. Let's pull up the other two girls, but Angel June Fagan, am I saying that right? Fagan Gilbert. We are going to learn about her case because her loved ones are going to come up here during the week and chit chat, and we're going to get to know her case, and I'll let them tell you the situation because I have a whole bunch of questions. So I'm going to interview them. We'll get to know the mess that they say that Tony had done in this case. And we'll get to know more about that. But that is wild. So it's good to know that it's not Tony running this page because that gave me all kinds of even more red flags. These are older pictures. I asked, was the baby with her when she... Hi, Larissa. Was the baby with her when she was taken? But they're older pictures. The kids are older now. The kids are older and safe. So just her Her vehicle was found abandoned. So they got this person on camera here. That doesn't look like Tony, right? I don't know. It's blurry and he's a chameleon. So we'll learn more about that case during the week, actually. Hi, Lipstick and Pepper Spray. Hi, BC. The unedited interview with Sammy, he said he had a daughter about Kylie's age. That might be true, and that is hella alarming. Wow, I wish I didn't know that. Truck driver has access to so many places. Right. Now, okay, I do want to say, because I don't want to come down on truck drivers, because it's a job, right? We get these creeps working at Disney World and stuff like that. So these creepos get jobs that help them do what they're doing, that help them be the monsters that they are, which happens to be a perfect job for that would be a trucker. And unfortunately, it makes all truckers seem scary and look bad, but it's just not the case. I know many, many truckers, and they are cool people, and they protect kids, they protect women. They do not do this shit. So it's a job of opportunity for them, right? Traffickers definitely be truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, now let's pull up. Larissa sent me. My kids. Okay. Shoot. Larissa. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Okay, there you are. There you are. What's your name? Okay, so while I'm looking into all that stuff, Larissa's emailing me, and she sends me a concerning email with another missing person. Open. Thank you. Click on it. Okay. Share screen. Booyah. Here we got. Oh. Missing 17-year-old Zanae Day. Am I saying that right? Or is it Zanny? Zanny Day. All right. Y'all already know what I'm thinking. All right. Reported missing by her family at the block of Restwood Drive in El Mirage. There we go. Is it Zanae or Zanny? What am I saying? I'm going to say Zanae because I just don't know. I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Gives me Zanime vibes. It's too much coincidences. If his DNA is on file, that'd be a good question. I don't know, but trust me, they're gonna be opening up their email reports today with hella reports on Tony Dodge to at least question. Described as a black female, 5'6", tall, 108 pounds, with black shoulder-length hair and hazel eyes. So you see that address right there? Do you see that? Okay. You see beautiful. We're going with Zanae. The whole case is nuts. Yes. Hey, Squirrel Girl. Hey, everyone coming in. Cam, crimes have consequences. Dodie. Yeah, 17. There's that. 17 years old again. Okay. So now, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Here is the address for Mr. Tony Dodge. Again, that is public information when you just Google his name. So it's not doxing. Everybody at this point knows where his house is. Anyone that's actually a researcher. 4 minutes. 1.3 miles, 4 minutes. Okay. She went missing from right around here. Tony's house is here. Okay. 4 minutes. But wait, there's more. Because you guys know we also have Savannah Sandoval, who was, I can't remember how old, 15, 16, between 15 and 17 years old, also missing. Just wait till you see how close that one. We're gonna okay. No sound because it's music. And I'm sorry, baby, I'm blowing up your phone, but I'm gonna send one more picture. Just that one. Ah, get down. Okay. Savannah Sandoval, missing. And guess what? Guess how close? Guess how close to Tony's house? Anyone want to guess? Does anybody want to take a guess? How many minutes from Tony Dodge's house that this young girl is missing from? Savannah Sandoval. There we go. Here is Tony Dodge's house. Here's where she went missing from. Here we go. Look at that. 3 minutes. An eighth of a mile, or 0.8 of a mile. So both missing teenagers to a man who is a self-proclaimed pedophile and into necrophilia has 2 girls the same age missing from his own backyard. He hasn't covered them, but he's a true crime reporter and he hasn't talked about them. Weird, right? I don't know. And then he inserts himself in Angel's case, nowhere near his backyard, but he's tied to it, right? Holy shit is right. Or directly, he could spit from his house on that last house. I'm only pointing out things that I have been finding because, well, the dude said he's into pedophilia and necrophilia, and he's reporting on a missing, now murdered young girl. He's got, let's just pull it up because some people are listening. I'm not sure if they've heard it before, and I want them to hear it. So we'll go to Upchurch because it's not on Tony's, and we wouldn't want to give him the view anyway. And I believe it's on this one. So I hope Angel's loved ones are still listening. And do you guys remember whereabouts? All right. Okay. When a 47-year-old man is covering the case of a minor girl who's missing and now deceased, and sure shit looks like murder and staged. He was in the area of that girl. He's connected to everybody involved who's shady as shit in Kylie's disappearance, including, don't even get me started. 6 months ago, he starts the whole well, we can say Zanime or not say Zanime, Anastasia or whatever her real name is. He started, there's just too many ties. So why dig further into him and these cases and the fact that they are right in his backyard? Because he says shit like that, and that is wrong. And so that made me feel like, what the fuck? Okay, so what man says that by an accident? Right? What the fuck? This dude is nasty. Nasty. And yeah. You hear about driving? Drive safe, Bexing. Tina, thank you for becoming a member. Choo choo. Appreciate that. These criminals are telling on themselves. Adopted out a woman's baby on his live panel one night. Everybody keeps telling me that. That is sick. Sick, sick shit. Sick shit. We need to call Ellie ASAP, give them the clipped audio. Yeah, that's definitely, like I said, if they don't look into him, I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't get it. That's sick shit. Like, no, not just me. Everyone. Larissa was emailing stuff. I was just Googling stuff, which led to this, which led to that. And then other people are doing the same because Upchurch and his group of friends, buddies, all, pinpointed and weren't actually afraid to be like, okay, this is bad. This is something really bad here. And why is everyone ignoring it? Because everyone wants to tiptoe. Just like all hell broke loose when I was like, Jose didn't kill himself, guys. Like, I have no proof of that. Not at all. Like, no way am I buying that. Jose, one of the main people in Summerwell's disappearance case, killed himself, right? No. And didn't we hear also that Ronnie killed himself too? You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that shit. And everyone's like, oh my God, how could Cher say that? And then, yeah, a couple months later, here comes Upchurch. this fucking thing stayed. And everyone's like, oh, Upchurch is cracked out. To be honest, I think I've gotten a little less hate since he come around the community. Thank you. You don't believe cotton candy boobs? There's just no way. I look from time to time, even still, and there's nothing. There's the shitty online obituary bullshit that anybody can make. So, no. Okay, now do you want to see? Oh, Mr. Shared is going to be working on a video too because he pointed something out with Zanime going back on her. That's what I want to point out. People kept talking about Zanime editing. Do you guys remember weeks ago now? I pointed out to everybody because Zanime did not just private that video. If y'all are listening, go back in my shit because I pointed out and I even remember the timestamp. And I can't remember which live, but you remember I pointed out that video disappeared off of her channel. And when it went back up, remember I said it's missing 17 seconds now. That's not the same video. She edited it before she put it back up. I had no idea what she edited out at that time, but I just remember looking at the timestamps and that when she re-uploaded after taking it off her channel when Ryan Upchurch busted her, I specifically pointed out she put it back on, but it's missing 17 seconds. Remember that? 17 seconds or 23 seconds, something like that. There's about 15 to 25 seconds missing. You remember? I wish I knew what live. I would pull it up, but I pointed it out. I said she deleted something out of there. She deleted something out of there. And now, yesterday, and they're catching like something's wrong here, something's missing. That's what the fuck they did. And I pointed that shit out like immediately when it happened. And I only knew because I kept going back to that video and I was showing Mr. Shears. So I remembered, I was like, oh my God, I want to say it was like 17 seconds. Sounds right. 17 seconds is now off of this video. She deleted something before putting it back up. So I think we figured out now what the fuck that was, right? She is a sketchy bitch. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Now, I wanted to go over some of Popcorn Planet's bullshit, kissing Xanime's ass. Sorry, I gotta take my hoodie off. Now I'm overheating. Getting all excited talking about this shit. Now I'm getting hot. Okay. So I don't want to give him the view. Captain Kurt said she edited the ending. Yeah, it might have been. I don't remember which part of the video was edited out. I just know that when she put it back up, it was missing 17 to 23 seconds of the video. I remember it because I remember making it a point. I went live and said she did something. She took something out of there. Okay, let me do this. I do want to. So they went live last night. Please check it out. I'm not going through this whole live, but there's certain parts because I don't want to pull up and give Popcorn Planet the view. So we'll just give it to our people instead. But there's certain parts. I wish I wrote the timestamps down. I wanted it to go over.
Tell me when it's live.
You're live.
But everyone who's watching out, do with these fucking.
They're pointing out cotton candy boobs.
He's a budget.
She finds some good stuff.
Investigating.
Make sure you're subbed to her channel because she is awesome. I don't want to say she's a clip channel, but she's very quickly becoming a clip channel and the go-to clip channel. Sorry to all other clip channels.
Tell me everything.
Yeah, they should call it Dollar Tree Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Administrator, he's
right, where are we
actually hooked up, like even better.
Okay, no.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Need that.
No.
So they brought this video up right here. Or there's
when is he talking about
the defense wound.
Is this the one? Do they bring up
this is the end?
Popcorn Planet's interview?
Body of water.
Busy. I know you got to be tired. I know you.
Okay, I can show you like right here what Mr. Shares.
This is the Tony, bro.
Yeah, that's the one I want. That's
I've
the one I
seen.
want to see.
I don't even think I've seen that one yet.
No, he's
Fucking knock your toy shelf down, you little shit.
Just share my window first, and then all right, now we go.
I want to all linked together. We know now.
Okay.
Hey,
there's no.
Hey, I got a question though. I understand what this dude's saying, but that's in the reality of you knowing the person. Like that's one thing I don't get about people nowadays is people are too quick to not want to judge a motherfucker, but when it's time to judge someone, when it's time to judge a person based on their character and their integrity.
You reached back to me way back about Ukraine when all that stuff hit the fan. You were out there trying to help get your family.
Again, red fucking flag. So she'd already been friends with this dude before. It sounds like she had called in before. They're gonna act like they don't know each other that well. Of course, half of this is to just pretty much say Ryan Upchurch's name in the title and get those clicks and views. I don't know how he has almost 700,000 subscribers, but they can't fucking figure out. You can't check in on YouTube. They never said YouTube. Ryan and them and Captain Kurt specifically say Facebook. And what you can do is screenshot and record things off of Facebook and put it on a YouTube channel. Dude, Andy.
Family out, or get your family
And
out and
this
some others,
dude.
and you'd reached out for support. We had connected at that point, and I saw you had done a lot of work to actually.
Here he goes laying down. Let me lay down. You let me talk, little girl, and lay down what the narrative is going to be that we're going to give these people. Okay. Because we got to kind of act like we aren't friends and shit. Even though you've been on panels with me like a year ago.
Get your family out during the war, and you were helping other refugee family members, etc. You were doing a lot of good work.
I'm about to really do one. I'm about to really piss people off and say that I don't believe that she really rescued her family. Also, I agree with like what some of the panel on Ryan's was saying, but I've always questioned that. And since people aren't holding nothing in, I will say I do question because it was all for media. That shit was on the news, yes, but for why? To feed all of us a narrative about the Ukraine war and Russia war and stuff like that, right? So I don't believe what the news puts out. They put actors and shit on there, allegedly, in my opinion. So did she do all she's saying? I don't fucking know. Does it smell like another staged, planted fucking thing? Yeah, it fucking does. Especially now, like knowing this. Because how can she be everything she says she is, but yet she's so fucking dumb and just goes on lives drunks and says shit and like you got Upchurch and reaction channels and his buddy like finding this bullshit on you. You're not that fucking smart.
So I just want to set that up before.
Was she doing really good work when she was canoeing over the fucking car with a dead body in it? Was she doing good work then?
Yeah,
I
when
wanna
she said
say
I
this.
didn't find a car.
Kudos for getting your family out of a bad situation.
If she
I
really
get
did that.
That does not mean you will go to great lengths to do anything for your family.
I love that.
Still does not make
I
you
love that they would tag him and then start the show and say, "Hey, Chatty Jen," and say the only thing we're not going to do tonight is let Ryan Upchurch on here, but we're going to put him on the thumbnail. We're going to put him in the title. We're probably going to put him in the description. We're going to talk mad shit about Upchurch, and we're going to let Zanime go off and continue lying on our fucking platform. Already didn't like you with your stupid coverage of the Johnny Depp trial, but anyway, moving on. Dude, just setting up the stupid narrative.
great person, a good person. to
All clout
society and
chasing.
everybody. You will do great things for your family,
Mhm.
but that doesn't mean that you can't do something bad.
Thank you.
That doesn't make you a saint towards everybody else.
Yeah, and Popcorn Dude, Andy's like, "You're a vet that everyone's bashing, by the way." And she's like, "Yeah, a combat vet from 2 wars." Okay, there is cases and documentaries done on freaking army sergeants and old like judges and police officers and people of high credentials who have murdered people, who have trafficked people, who have harmed children, who do all of these things. Just because you have credentials of saying that you are this decorated human of the establishment, which is so corrupt and dirty, that how dare you go there? Are you fucking kidding me? I can think of a fucking army. Is it Cardinal? My dad tells me about this story all the time, but I remember the documentaries. Do you remember he was killing women and dressing up in their underwear and bras and taking pictures of them and shit? Dude was a creeper to the max. He was a very decorated human. Credentials out the asshole. Should he have never been questioned though? Like, are you fucking serious?
You know what I mean?
This dude
Yeah.
makes no
Just because
sense.
you did a good thing for your family.
Personally, I gotta have proof that she actually did that.
Yes, I agree.
You know,
Well, it was on like a bunch of news
it
channels.
was on the news.
that
Doesn't
she
mean
went
it's
over there
true.
to Ukraine and got her family.
You were doing a lot. Can you tell us a little bit about the background? Because a lot of people just want to focus on what Ryan's saying and not actually at who you are. So can you give us a little bit about the background?
fuck who she is. Ask her fucking questions that matter, dude. That's a problem with you motherfuckers. You ain't asking the right questions, bro. Y'all beating around the fucking bush and
He
y'all
was
ain't
in
asking shit.
Canada.
Your experience, etc.
Yeah, so I guess I should start with the Ukrainian thing. I am from Odessa, Ukraine.
If you're from fucking Ukraine, how do you work for?
I guess I should start with the Ukrainian thing. What? Sure. She just picked her family up in Germany. Germany. Oh yeah, that's right. They had to fly all around and then from like Mexico or something like that. I don't even fucking know anymore. She lies so much. There's no chance in even trying to follow her. Thank the Lord for these guys who are writing it all down and transcribing it all.
For NASA.
And she's supposedly worked for the military since 2003.
Right.
And I've been in America since 2000. So it was like for way over 20 years. I served in the military for 19 years now. I have one more year left to retire from National Guard. I was active duty for 10
But she cries when somebody yells at her on fucking YouTube.
of those years.
That
I
was
left
going to be my next point.
Yeah.
She said she had 2 combat tours.
She
in,
did cotton candy boobs.
Iraq,
I
I
did
believe it
notice
was.
she took it out. Now, however, purple is hard to keep up though. But if she would have got herself some Arctic Fox and all, I mean, the shit lasts. I haven't dyed my hair purple since a week before leaving to go see Dad. This is still, I mean, she took that shit out. Okay, like I'm talking about purple and that blonde of hair. I feel like she had to have definitely used a stripper. She was all like, "Oh shit, let me take this purple out. I'm not a strong enough bitch for this hair color."
You know, personally, I mean, and
Mr.
dude,
Sher
I love our
loves
military. We back our
his
military.
attitude.
All of us on this panel does. Everybody.
Yeah. Facts.
But you got to have a tough skin for that. And I don't know, man. She just,
Hi,
you know, once
Frankie.
you started pressuring her
Trulia.
church, it was over with. It didn't take.
Just a quick hello, everyone coming in. You know, when I get on a roll, I don't always pay attention to the chat because it confuses me what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm gonna open up I'm gonna share the link in a little bit here. There's something she said. I was like, nah, and I could remember if you guys remember weeks ago, I'm like, she fucking deleted like 20 seconds off that video, guys. I don't know what she deleted, but yeah. But now we know, kind of. We know.
Take
We all know.
much. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I don't know, dog.
Yeah. So yeah, she's in her 40s. She has to be.
Well, how can you hold on? How can you? I mean, I guess how do you get from Ukraine to the United States, stay here for 20 years, and serve in the military? How long did she serve in the military? She
And
just
then get a
started
job
in
at
the
NASA.
But yeah.
When Kurt went and started Googling, I was actually Googling too, because I'm like, how long do you have to be in here? Now, he read exactly what I was reading about the 1 year in service for potentially getting a green card. However, there is also a 4-year. I do think they have to make it at least out of a certain point. So I read the 1 year thing that he reads off, and then I also read something about like a 4-year something to be able to get a green card. It also does not give all her family green cards. They do need, you know, like not automatically. They need to be on green cards, which get renewed with them. It could get renewed every year, every 7 years, or every 10 years. Hey, Sonia.
Did she just start the job in the military? I mean, how long did she serve based on how long do you have to be in the United States before you can just be a part of our military? That's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She
That
went way
would
over
be something to look into.
20 years.
master's degree, and that's why I couldn't really wanted to stay in, but I couldn't do active and do master's degree program. And then National Guard, then I got a job. I actually do work for NASA. I'm emergency manager for NASA, and all the information is already out.
You're the fucking emergency manager? What the fuck?
Yep.
You can't even manage yourself to be on somebody's YouTube channel.
Out there. And I have Ukrainian family. So my Ukrainian family, they were in distraught, and
They were
a
in
lot of stuff
distraught.
happened, so I had to go and get them from Ukraine, but I didn't go actually into Ukraine. I went to Romania at first, and then we're trying to see how we can get them into America, which is extremely hard. So from Romania, we went to Germany, stayed with my friend in Germany. I left them in Germany, flew back to California. Then I drove from California
That was in
to
2020?
Mexican border in Tijuana, and I flew them to Mexico. So, and then they went legal route. They are here on a humanitarian parole visa. They have a good stamp. And
Good.
so
Hold on.
they're going to try to build it.
The military
have a
parole
good
visa. I
stamp?
was just looking up
I
how long
hope.
you have to be in the United States to be in the military and what it looks like. And I have to look into this because if it's true, it's crazy. If you're a foreigner and you serve
White
1 year,
tarot.
you serve
White
1
cloud
year
tarot.
of honorable U.S. Armed Forces, you may be eligible to apply for neutralization. So I'm guessing that means if you come over here and you join our military for at least a year and you're honorable, you're now a U.S. citizen. So that's probably how she got here.
That's a little bit too easy, man.
That's
They
yeah.
make that a little bit harder if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Something I noticed, was it Zanime that was saying, I remember one of them was saying that there was gunshots coming that was hitting the cars behind them
She
as they were driving out.
She
Yeah,
did
that's-
say that.
Was that Zanime?
If that's her military experience, work.
Ask it again, because I think it's really important for people to understand who are calling her sus. That there may be a reason some people are saying that. Go ahead, Lewis.
Well, with all due respect to Zanime and everyone who does have an accent, including
Yeah,
myself,
wait a minute.
Diggler.
Ryan, stop that.
That's what I was
I need to
thinking,
know this.
Diggler.
She
It
said
did cross my
National Guard,
mind.
and then she said Army. Is that a part of the National Guard? Is that the same entity? I thought the National Guard, every time I've been to a memorial place, it says United States Army, United States National Guard, Air Force. So why did she
I'll
just
just
say
call
two
my
different-
security and ask him.
Yeah, because she just said she was a part of the National Guard. Then she said she's been with the Army. Which one is she with? The National Guard or the Army?
All right. You got a picture of that? Or think we can get one?
Oh no, it was. I might. Yeah, I could probably hold on. Yeah.
If you can find that, let me know. We can play this.
Yeah, keep going.
you being from the Ukraine and you may have, there's a language barrier. And I do believe from my observation, because I have been watching you a little bit, is sometimes your thoughts come across and they're translated in the wrong way. It's not really what you're trying to say. And with all due respect, I want to ask you the question.
You can't do that, bro. You can't be like, hey, you made a boo-boo, but it's okay. I'm going to say this to make it where it's
They
not a boo-boo.
started that.
No, you have to go in being like,
They started that right off the bat. Hey, Lips, Rebecca, Lisa, Yo Man Girl, Freckles, Ronnie for missing persons. Hey, Obsessed Mind. They started that right off the bat, like right at the beginning. Andy, is that his name? Was all like, let me set down the narrative for this. They probably had talked like, you let me talk and I'm gonna ask you the questions and you just answer them. You know,
what she said is what she
Staged.
said. This dude probably just, haven't seen titties in a long time. He's like, yeah, you're a pretty girl or whatever. To him anyway.
he did not.
And that's why he's probably saying that. You can't just cover shit up for somebody, bro. You have
Love
to
you
let
too,
him talk
Lips. I haven't.
and
I
share
have
on
to
herself or
figure
tell
out
the
what you've
truth
been up
herself.
to.
How many languages do you speak? And do you feel like sometimes maybe that's the case, that you are not able to find the correct
I
word
can't.
in English? That
They're
you're-
The
absolutely
whole
right.
point of my channel is to hear all sides. Okay, Ryan's put his side out all over the place. You
Let's hear all sides, but block Ryan from calling in.
can go hear his side. He's not hiding that side, right? Because anime hasn't really tried to explain a lot.
Because I don't have to hide shit.
And I don't blame you, given how aggressive these people are. As anime has not told me to ask. It's not that she's told me I can ask whatever. We've both agreed we're just not going to let Ryan call in today because I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to deal with it.
Why'd you put my name in your fucking...
Exactly.
That's
And your
the name.
face.
This is the name of his video. I'm thumbnail. Like,
What's it
let me
say?
send you a fucking signed poster. You
Dangerous
fucking
Ryan
freak. Like, goddamn.
Upchurch.
I'll even fucking...
Dangerous Ryan Upchurch goes too far against my subscriber. Ho ho ho.
cut a hole in the mouth for you, little weird ass.
I don't want to do that. But I'm going to open up the phone lines and I want you guys,
I
I
wanna
want to
do
go
that.
through the story and I want to hear what you guys have questions because I want to give her an
Beat me to it.
opportunity. Because to me, I tend to like to push people like, all right, well, let's ask the tough questions. Are you afraid of any of the tough questions? And she told me she's not. So let's hear it all out, guys. Let's put the story
Liar.
out and let's give her a chance
She
to share
can't
her side.
answer the tough
She reached out to me and
questions. She can't handle the truth. She can't. She's not answering tough questions. She's actually being babied like a little bitch, little fucking girl in between these two dudes that's doing all the talking like Zanime. I thought you were a tough bitch, work for NASA, emergency crisis person. And why aren't you talking for yourself? Why aren't you on your own channel answering these questions? Why you gotta be in between two men setting the narrative for you? Doesn't seem like a strong bitch to me.
and I through our background and her support, I'm going to give it to her. So
Just
please, everybody,
saying.
can we be respectful?
Don't you
Because
give it to her.
I don't
Be right
like
back.
that. We're not being
My side of
respectful.
shit.
Let's hear her
Answer
out, okay?
questions.
So Zanime, I want to get to this. So all this drama
I
sort
gotta
of
say something.
started.
I apologize, man. Listen, the reason people
We're just
migrate
sitting
to the
there.
United States is because you're fucking. Sorry, Andy. One of the reasons is you're innocent until proven guilty. Okay, that's why my family came in several generations ago. That's why there's people dying in every border trying to risk their life to come here.
Several
Okay,
years
so
ago or
respect
several
that,
generations
the greatness
ago.
that is the United States. That someone would go from a foreign country and join the army right away. Thing I don't have the balls to do. Okay, so look, I don't know Zanime. First time I meet her. Okay.
Exactly.
Guilty, maybe not, but I want to hear what she has to say. Why are you
Did
scared of the
he
other
just
side?
say, okay, maybe
Thank you,
not?
Louis.
Ryan's and Zanime.
Thank you.
Let's hear that.
Okay.
This is
Hold
what
up.
it's not.
Well, Bubba,
Hold up. That man,
what happened?
take it back and listen to what he just said.
All right.
Hey, just so you know, though, we're getting that military checked because I called him and he said there's a video. He said he's gonna have a DOD ran, or I think it was DOD, or military background ran, and make sure it's right.
Ignorant,
Perfect.
liberal.
Maybe
POS.
that's the case, that you are not able to find the correct word in English, that you're thinking maybe in Ukraine thought or something that you're trying to put across.
I speak 4 languages. I speak
4?
Russian, Ukrainian. Yeah, 4 languages: Russian, Ukrainian, German, and English.
Did he say
English is my
4?
3rd language that I speak, and German language I learned while I was in Germany.
Wow. I can barely speak English.
Oh,
I
I
can
went
only
back
speak
too far, didn't I?
But look, because I think there were some things you said, and we're gonna get to them, guys. In fact,
Can we?
chat? My God, chat. The whole point of my channel is to hide that side, right?
Countries,
What
man.
country are we
Jesus
in, Ryan?
Christ.
Exactly, Ryan. And I'm speaking to Ryan. Are we not in America?
We are in America. You stick that fucking middle finger in my face and I cut it off, you'll find out you're in fucking America.
Is there not a due process where innocent until proven guilty? Because
No.
from everything I've seen, you have all labeled this person guilty. We're already talking this.
I'm saying she looks guilty.
She
looks
actually,
terrible.
how can we treat her like she's innocent when she kayaked where Kylie was found? Like, what are we doing? Not just kayaked where she was found, but she waited almost 72 hours after, wasn't it? No, it was within 72 hours of the car being found, if I'm not mistaken. Because the car was found on the 21. She uploaded that video to her channel on the 18th, right? I can't look now because when she uploaded it, it's a different date anyway, but I want to say it was the 18th. I think they say it was the 18th also, but it's somewhere around the 18th because I remember talking with Mr. Sharon saying within 72 hours. So 18, 19, 20, 19, 20, 21. Yes, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. If I'm off a little bit, forgive me, but I'm almost certain because I remember having this 72-hour talk with Mr. Cher. She was there within 72 hours of the car being found. The car that she claims, I didn't find no car though. What the fuck? That's why she don't get treated like she's little miss innocent. That is why, because when people do shit like that, they get investigated, whether they are innocent or not. Why? Because they make stupid decisions that make them look guilty if they are innocent. Who the fuck does that? Just like everyone tramping around. Like, I was invited to Summer's house. Trust me. No fucking way. Done. Come stay here for a week or 2. You can stay here. Don't worry about Candace. What the fuck, Don? Like, seriously? Let's everyone go tramp around these crime sites and shit.
Guilty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, when you get arrested, you go to
I mean,
jail.
like, to a point after, like, I'd go there now, right? Because it's already damaged or whatever. She's been missing for 15 months as well. So I don't think it's harming, but so quickly, like, I'm talking, we had YouTubers there, like, again, same week, which to me, that is dangerous and a bit tampering in my opinion. Because what if you, like, I mean, you had Molly Golightly running around pissing in lawns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are leaving different tracks. It's confusing the scene now. It's damaging a crime scene, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, and she goes kayaking right over it right before it's found. Do we believe in coincidences that are that big? And she brings attention to the sanctuary part with the big pit and says, I wonder if they were burning, what they were burning in there. There's a big pit and it's called a sanctuary. For sure, fucking cult shit going on. Nobody can convince me otherwise, but that's conspiracy. Okay? No, there's something totally wrong here. And I think that when she's walking around, Mrs. Sure is going to work on a video, but you know, when she puts the camera down, which they pointed out, I think earlier on this video, and she puts the camera down and she says, there she is. I fucking think that she picked up either car keys or a necklace or a bracelet or a ring. I think she picked up something like that. I'm not sure if Kylie's keys were missing because you guys know I pulled up something and I'll pull it up again. Sammy had on a whiteboard that they were looking for Kylie's car keys, which were purple and blue keychain. So I don't know. And I don't know. I know that there's a question about jewelry and all of that. But Mr. Cher pointed out that you can see in the shadow, she's taking her phone out and she's taking a picture, right, with her phone. and she's using both hands on her phone. Mr. Scheer can explain this a lot better. I couldn't really see what he was talking about, but he tried his darndest to point it out to me last night, and I kind of get it, but he's going to work on a video this weekend and point it all out for you. She obviously has her GoPro. She says that, we know that, but she's definitely wearing it on something to be able to hold her phone and take a picture. Hey, squids, and take a picture. There's what's holding the camera that's recording all of this. So Mr. Scheer's like, she's wearing it. She's got it like on a holster around her chest. And I'm like, okay. So when she goes down, she's not just setting the camera down. Mr. Scheer thinks she's like bending down really far and says, there she is, which makes me think even more, okay, is she picking something up? He'll explain it a lot better than I can, but yeah, she is military. Well, shit. Chest mount,
Like
yes, squids. Mr. Scheer
It's
thinks
fucking
that.
sus, man. I mean, do the fucking research. We've already put it out there for you.
Yep.
Fucking look at the fucking evidence and fucking make your own fucking opinion.
I still don't understand why they're trying to.
Or about Ronnie and sort of defend Ronnie. Is that where sort of things started to go south for you?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
At least you realize that.
What happened in that web stream with Ryan and everybody and Tony? Why were you humoring and trying to hear out Ronnie?
So I heard there's quite a few people going around and saying that Ronnie's not real or anything, and I've never Ronnie.
She just heard that.
Never at the time I never spoken to him.
Bullshit.
And so basically I said no. I was actually watching the stream, and I'm a big fan of Mel, and so I was watching the stream when this guy actually called in.
Okay, all right, pause it. First off, why are you going to take up for the dude like you did if you never fucking met him? You don't even know anything about the dude.
Yeah, why?
Why are you going to fucking throw your body on top of him and sacrifice yourself for this dude? Why are you going to do that if you don't know it?
I'm going to find the video. 6 months ago, she put a comment on Ikmel's video. I'm going to find it, and she's the moderator of the Discord. I'm going to find that too.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
insightful. So I wasn't doing the blaming game or anything, and in all the chats and everything. So I'm like, okay, well, we believe him. We truly believe Mel. And I was okay. Well, Ronnie's real, so I defended.
Oh my god! Oh,
yeah,
I
ended up actually being a real guy. I defended him
real.
because he's been going.
Is your phone real? Is your GoPro real? Is that microphone real? Is your dog real?
His name's been dragged through the mud on a YouTube, and his wife and everybody is just extremely distraught, and they've been doxxed and everything. So
why don't you go guard their house? You're in the military.
Doxed is not doxed when it's public information.
Mm-hmm.
We keep saying
I hope
that.
that's true.
My address is on the internet. You see me fucking crying like a little girl?
I don't know the guy. I've never personally met him. But
then I just found out he was a real guy.
Then how do you know he's real? Yeah.
This person that
opportunity to defend themselves. Is that what happened?
Yes.
There she go. There they go. Feeding her the script again. I'm so tired.
I mean, you were taking up for him before. I mean, she just said it in future tense, pretty much. I found out that he was real. So you were defending him before you found out that he was real.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
Good point.
And this is what I get.
But somebody asked, why defend a stranger? I mean, I would ask, why are you so aggressively, choosing that the stranger is guilty? I mean, look, to be fair, I don't know Ronnie either. I don't know how involved Ronnie could have been. Let's be clear, right? But it sounds like from your perspective, you were seeing a pile on without like a clear evidence.
Well, okay, Mr. Investigator. If you didn't, let's just listen to what he just fucking said.
Yep.
To be fair, I don't know Ronnie either. I don't know how involved Ronnie could have been. Let's be clear, right? But it's not.
Well, if you were clearly watching the videos, you know how much Ronnie was involved because he fucking told ago.
Like 2015.
2015.
But see, that's the thing. And then they did it because of cyberbullying. So I've been extremely advocate for
this.
Ronnie Jones dude's mouth.
And you decided to well, let's hear this guy out, which is honestly what the country's supposed to be built on, is giving everybody the opportunity to defend themselves. Is that what happened?
Yes. Well, another thing is that the reason I am defending a stranger is because I stand very strongly against harassment and bullying and cyberbullying. And I've been avid speaking against it because I did lose a friend, and my best friend actually had her.
I'm about to point out where I know she's been getting media coaching too, by the way. It's so fucking sick. It literally just makes me puke. I mean, I know she watches fucking Meghan Markle for certain. And that's what these people do. They watch things in the media to learn how they should be behaving, learn what facial movements to make and how to act. And I mean, they'll watch it all. Remember what I went through with Don Wells, and we were sending back and forth the trial by media cases, and he was studying them. And you saw him after we would talk about these cases. You could see Don changing his behavior and how he acted and it all. You guys could literally pinpoint from each case how Don was starting to act. Who has to do that but a fucking psychopath? And she has been coaching herself. She wants more sympathy because she's a villain now on YouTube, right? And so she's like, I need to get more sympathy. I need more people on my side. So that's what she's about to do. She's about to use the mental illness. And, you know, she went kayaking 72 hours before where Kylie's car was found for her own mental break. She needed a mental break. Let's everyone fucking feel bad for Zanime now. You see what she's doing? The whole sympathy
best friend
card to gain
opt out in a bathtub.
Because we can all relate to mental health.
But see, that's the thing. And then they did it because of cyberbullying.
Me mad.
Nope. I'm writing that down. That's weird.
Write that down.
A couple years ago.
Hi, Beverly.
Sorry.
Couple.
Hi, Val.
Years.
Just
ago.
Like 2015.
2015.
But see,
she's
that's
not
the thing. And then they did it because of cyberbullying. So I've been extremely advocate for that.
She's
and when I heard
a shady
this
character,
person
fuck yeah.
is just a caller, just a fan of the show. That
Thank you, Unique.
I don't know if he does or not. But he said
just
he
like
you
Jody
don't
Sue.
know if he does or not. Why?
I'm going to be doing some Jody Sue stuff this weekend, by the way. I know we all just been sitting and waiting. There's not really anything new to report, but I've been listening to Jody Sue last night and today. So I'd like to rattle that suspect's cage again and get Summer's face and name out there again while we're waiting for Daddy Donald Wells to get out of jail and probably start talking again. So yeah.
He taking up for him like he didn't do anything.
What does she mean? She was cyber. Wait a minute. What did she say about cyberbullying?
She was talking about somebody else. She said her best friend's best friend killed themselves, which is that's true. That's sad. Because of cyberbullying.
That's right. Here it goes. Sorry, I was talking about
evidence.
Well, okay, Mr. Investigator. If you didn't, let's just listen to what he just fucking said.
Yep.
To be fair, I don't know Ronnie either. I don't know how involved Ronnie could have been. Let's be clear, right? But it's not.
Well, if you were clearly watching the videos, you know how much Ronnie was involved because he fucking told everybody.
Yep.
From your perspective, you were seeing a pile-on without like a clear evidence, just some suspicion, right? And
the fucking evidence come from his mouth, dude.
Yep.
The Ronnie Jones dude's mouth.
And you decided to let's hear this guy out, which is honestly what the country's supposed to be built on, is giving everybody the opportunity to defend themselves. Is that what happened?
Yes. Well, another thing is that the reason I'm defending a stranger is because I stand very strongly against harassment and bullying and cyberbullying. And I've been avid speaking against it because I did lose a friend. And my best friend actually had her best friend opt out in a bathtub a couple years ago. Sorry, like 2015. But see, that's the thing. And then they did it because of cyberbullying. So I've been.
Nope.
So her best friend and another friend, I don't know, one of her friends helped one of her friends opt out. Okay, which is weird too, because I've heard Jagger talk about, oh, Kylie, now you can really rest now that you finally got what you wanted. Like he makes it sound like she wanted to die. You all know what I'm talking about. You've seen Jagger's posts. Melissa, do you think Candace is still with Don Wells? I don't know anymore. I don't think that's going to be a lasting thing at all. I don't think that Candace and Grandis ever wanted them to be a lasting thing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't understand that part?
I stand very strongly against harassment and bullying and cyberbullying. Right, and I've been avid speaking against it because I did lose a friend, and my best friend actually had her best friend opt out in a bathtub.
Okay.
A couple years ago.
She lost a friend.
Like 2015. But see, that's the thing.
She lost a friend. So she's saying her best friend had a friend that took their own life in a bathtub. And so ever since then, she did that because of cyberbullying. If that is true, that is terrible. I am so sorry. And I just don't like when people use suicide to gain sympathy. I don't like when they use it to try and gain some kind of hold on other people. Like, if you break up with me, I might kill myself. Or, I know a friend that you know them people at school, like when somebody at the school died, they didn't even know who they were, acted all like sad and heartbroken, like it was their best friend, and would start rocking the numbers, put shit on the cards. But you never even had a conversation with this kid before in your life. You probably didn't even know who the fuck he was or ever looked at him before. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And that's what she's doing. She wants everyone pour me, get sympathy for me. I'm YouTube's villain right now. Me and Tony Dodge. So let me talk about this. That's my own opinion. Now, if it is true, that is terrible. And I feel, and I am so sorry for the loved ones of that girl. I stand by, even if it's true or not true. I do not like people using that shit to garner sympathy, period. Come for me all you want. Say I'm a bitch all you want. I already know that, okay? And Jose didn't really die. Just kidding. Shelly Lynn, new to your channel. Thank you. Welcome. I really appreciate that. I hope you like it. I hope you stick around. I guess some people have been saying I'm like acquired taste. You love me or hate me. I don't think there's usually an in between. There should be. Because people usually come back and I'm sorry I didn't give you a fair chance. And I love that. I'm like, that's fair. Because that is fair enough. Member for 17 months. I love you, sis. Keep up the great work. Well, we're team. You're going live tonight, right? Cotton Candy Boobs is live tonight. I'm going to be in that chat. So that's why I went a little bit earlier. I'll be in that chat. She's doing Kylie Rodney chat as well. And you guys know she's very much been putting her voice and her thought. No, I done changed it again. Girl, I'll go on with you. You know that. And I won't talk. I'll let you say, I'll just sit there pretty. Your Cotton Candy Blues is the only one. Don't tell Mrs. Cher. She's the only one that's allowed to put Cher in a corner. I will just sit there and not talk if you just need the support, sis. You know that. I will just be there as your cheerleader. I'll sit there, I'll mute, and you do your fucking thing, and you just know I'm there for support. So me and her, we're so bad. We really need to. YouTube is hard, but we keep pushing it back because of our anxiety and everything, which I always say is okay, but I know that some people don't really like that. But we have to be mentally well to bring this stuff to you guys, in my opinion. So I really don't know what to talk about. Everything I'm thinking, I've said pretty much. Once you get to talking, though, your heart is going to take over, Cotton Candy Boobs. You know that. Or if you want to have me on and I can help, I can just ask you questions and then you get to talking. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do just need that little. I know Mr. Cher would love to panel up with you sometime. Ooh, that'd be awesome. You don't need necessarily this case clearly, because this is the one that really got you out. And Summer, but this is where you really started to have your voice, is in Kylie's case. I think it's awesome. I'm so proud of you. And it doesn't matter if you think you've said it all already. There's people that are coming in every day that are new who haven't heard it yet. So you just, talk about what you feel on your heart, and it's never going to be wrong. You know what I mean? You don't have to go up there for 8 hours like some people do, but yeah. Whenever you need me, you text me. I'll be there.
And then they did it because
tomorrow evening, so I can think and dig for it. I'm on. You text me, and me and Mr. Cher will be there. We'll be on it if you want. We'll both be on there. Yes. Yep. Make sure you're subbed. Drop your link too. Make sure you're subbed because I mean, this Cotton Candy Boobs had Cotton Candy this. Can you tell I've been listening to Jody Sue today? She has a very powerful voice that she's kept caged up until recently. So I'm like, I told her yesterday, I kind of feel like a stage mom. Like I'm just like, yes, go girl, louder. Like you go girl. Like I'm just so excited. And yeah, I was texting her last night, like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. She's doing it.
Because of cyberbullying. So I've been
nope.
Did not
okay,
give
now
them
can
benefit
you
of the
remember
doubt.
what
But
all
what's
I wanted to
frustrating
bring
is
up?
There you go.
Right.
He just said it.
In the other
It's
direction.
their right to give him the benefit or not give him the benefit of the doubt, and that's what the fuck we're doing.
We all know
They're
Xana's
hating
a
on us
liar,
for
right?
it.
We don't even need to listen to you. It's we all know she's a liar. But what I do want to say they are right about something did get edited out. I called that weeks ago. So they're not crazy, right? I'm gonna put a little video together. I do have community post of these girls. Let me bring that back just because I really want to. Where is that? Hold on. Where did I go? I said, where did I go? I'm going to be talking to Angel. I hope I'm saying it right. Fagan's loved ones. And you are going to have, they're going to come up and do some shows with me. We'll get to know about her story and we're going to learn more about their interactions with Tony Dodge and what he made a mess of that case, what he did and all of that. So I asked him to come on Monday, but we'll figure out what days work for them. And then I told them that they should start a channel too. And, you know, because they thought about starting one. I'm like, you should do it. You should do it. Get the voice out there. Okay, so here we go. Oh, our beautiful summer. Our beautiful summer moon. Okay, so I did I make a community post? I did not. No, I did. I think it was just for my members though. I guess I did not. I will have to make one. I'm going to make a community post and I'm going to put the pictures of the missing girls with the locations because yeah. And like I said, it could be nothing, but you guys know how I roll. If something seems suspicious, I much rather report it and turn it into the proper law enforcement than not. Like I can feel better. Okay, I know that this went where it should go. I am not a detective. I am not law enforcement, so I don't know. All I can know is there's red fucking flags here. I know what came out of that man's mouth and what he self-proclaimed to be. And he happens to have 2 little girls of the same age as Kylie Rodney missing, or were the same age as Kylie Rodney when they went missing. And then now he intersected himself to Angels, who is not a young teen, but still a missing girl. He's given off to trafficking. Like Ryan Upchurch made a comment, I want to say maybe a week ago or so. People were asking him, like, so you think that this is, maybe it was like 2 weeks ago, but he said that he was like, I think it's a group who was trying to be bigger than what they were. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like that with like Tony Dodge being a trucker, being able to go all these places, his 2 neighbors that fit the bill, the creepiness, like you just look him up and I'm sorry. Someone said John Wayne Gacy and I'm like, yep, right there. I mean, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it, but I'll make a community post with those girls and yeah, I'll be having some special guests next week to talk more. It is so gross, but it needs to be reported no matter what, right? No honor in silence. True. Kylie would be 4. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. If he is, Kylie would be number 4. And again, remember that one was 0.8 miles from his house. The other one was 3 miles from his house. It was all of, what was it? Under a minute from his house and 3 minutes, something like that. I mean, right there in his backyard. And he's reporting on true crime and missing girls. He's interjecting himself in Angels and following only 9 people. And Angels is the one that he's following. That does make me fucking feel weird because we know how guilty people do, right? It makes me feel weird that she's the one of 9 people that he's following. I don't know. So I basically am looking at Tony with Kylie, the 2 minors, yes, and Angel. So that's 4. Now, again, we can say Angel's probably not as much, but you don't know. Like, we don't know. He travels. He is a trucker. Like, we don't know. So again, I just rather be safe and just report. When you get a chance, email me your PO box so I can send you a coffee cup. I'd love that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Make sure you're subscribed to Evil Exists, one of the best intros ever. I made $9.91 for you, Jotting Mandy. Good with your channel. You can send word. If he's guilty of these girls, I did 18 years, so I know people in the feds in Arizona prison. Oh, shit. So you could have I see. Okay. I didn't see that. And okay. No, I mean, I just better report than not. If it's nothing, okay, cool. Unfortunately, everyone seems corrupt as shit. So, yeah. Okay, Cotton Candy Boobs is not live tonight, but tomorrow night, which me and Mr. Cher will be over there. I think I heard Captain Kirk React say that they might go live tonight, or they might not. I just make sure you got your notifications on for Ryan Upchurch's channel and Captain Kirk's channel, Cotton Candy Boobs channel. I'm gonna call my kids, and then I'm going to text more with Angel's loved ones, friends and sister. He is. Thank the Lord. He's not afraid of it. He's risking it all. I mean, I've said it before. We need people that are willing to walk through the fucking fire and be called crazy and have all this slung on them and just don't care. Like, we do need people like that. It makes me like Ryan Upchurch more. And I already liked him for a few years now. But to know that he's just like, I don't care. Call me whatever you want to call me. I'm doing this for the kids, he says. Like, we can't be having these fucking weirdos. Ryan has no fear. Kurt is live now. All right. Well, y'all go over there. I'm going to do some catching up on Zav Girls live streams. Yeah, I'm just going to do some catching up. I'm going to do some networking and chatting with some more stuff I got going on. But I wanted to bring this link of missing girls. Tony Dodge, I'm going to be watching you this weekend. If you do an Insomniac hour, like I might hop on. I'm not using my phone though. I use hubby's phone. I don't want him to have my number. But be watching. I might just pop on. He's been kicking everyone off the fucking phone though, so he might not even let me up. Or I mean, I'll just set up a live and just call him out. Come take a link, Tony Dodge. I think I hear Mr. Cheryl. All right. I love y'all. Go to, I think they say Captain Kirk Reacts is live right now. Go over there. I'm sure a lot of people will be live tonight. But I've got to do some listening to Jody Sue as well. We have got to not allow Summer to be lost in this as well. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some Summerwell stuff this weekend. So watch for that. Yeah, we are going to be listening to Jody Sue. Blah. But we must, because she is a suspect. Like Tony Dodge, like Zanime, like either Ronnie of your choice, black or white. You choose, okay? Suspect. Jody Sue. Yes. I love y'all. I will see you around this weekend. Mr. Cheryl have coffee live tomorrow. We'll be live. We'll see you all weekend. Bye, y'all.